Hey everyone, it's your girl Tequila Sway. Of course, I am here because I want to give y'all a jewel. I want to give y'all some information that's going to help you to move the right way as an artist, right? And of course, as always, this information is always from personal experience. I can't go based on someone else's experience and what they told me, but I can definitely tell you from my point of view and maybe use someone else's experiences as an example. All right? So, I hope you enjoyed this content. I hope that you like it. And not only that, that you will comment what you liked about it, what you learned about it. Sorry, excuse my voice. It happens when you are a poet, spoken word poet. Um, but also, I hope more than anything that you put this information into action. Y'all know I am the focus queen. I all day just execute, right? That's my thing. Just do. Okay? So in this case, in this live, I am going to be teaching you one important rule that's going to help you put a little bit of money in your pocket, artists. Okay? Okay? You know, you want a few ducats because my goal is to teach you to how to not be a starving artist. Well, we don't do that no more. That used to be this little cutesy phrase from whoever whenever they made it up, but we are no longer interested in being a starving artist. And the only way we can do that is if we monetize our craft along with other things, right? Okay, cool, Sway. What's the other things? What else? How else can I put some cash into my pocket? Well, before we get to that, little grasshopper, slow down, okay? There are some requirements before I teach you that. So I want to give a disclaimer before I tell you one way that I've made a little bit of money in my pockets. All right? All right. So, before anything, guys, you want to make sure that you have some level of appearance, image on your social media pages, on your YouTube, some type of reference that people can go back to see that you're putting your material out there. All right, that's the first thing. Before I can even tell you anything else, before I can tell you how to put some money in your pockets, people need to see a resume of your art. They need to see what you've been doing with your art, how you've been utilizing it. Are you putting content out there? Are you promoting yourself? Are you marketing yourself? Do you have any practice videos? Do you have any products like books, merch? What do you have, right? That's the first thing. You got to have something. You got to have some type of, artist file before I tell you this thing. Okay, Tequila, you juicing me right now. What is the thing? How can I make money aside from the beginning things that you just told me? Okay, so this video in particular is going to be about how to get paid, a paid feature, right, as a spoken word artist or just as an artist in general, I would think. But anyway, how to get a paid feature as a spoken word artist. All right, so before anything, the first step, rule number one is you have to attend open mics. You got to attend open mics in order to get booked at an open mic. You got to attend open mics, right? Whether that's virtually or physically. So one thing that has happened during the pandemic is that we were able to create communities, poetry communities, to where we were able to live hop, we were able to present our work to each other, we were able to build a certain level of confidence, we were able to put ourselves out there, right? To practice, because we become a little rusty sometimes, right? So doing those virtual open mics helped for when we do physical open mics. I can say that for me personally, right? So my first paid feature just so happened to be with Busboys and Poets. All right, it was a very exciting moment for me because I've done a show That was for a nonprofit organization at Busboys and Poets, and I've been there many times. If you are in the DC, Maryland, and Virginia area, you are aware of Busboys and Poets. They are very popular here. They have open mics here for poets, musicians. You know, if you want to do a monologue, like it's pretty much open, right? So the first thing you want to do in order to get a paid feature, right, is to attend open mics. Go to different ones in your city. Find out what's popping. Find out what's new. Find out, when it's going to be, and just show up with some of your best material, whether it's memorized material or whether it's just from a book. I can say that many people like to come with memorized material, but for me in particular, I read from my books. I read, and I was actually told that I was the first person who read the entire time doing the feature. I don't know how I feel about that. I didn't know whether to take that, in a negative or positive way, but I was also told that it inspired people to want to come on stage and read their poetry. So for me, it's a plus because I'm all about that reading life. I'm just gonna say one of my favorite poets is Nikki Giovanni. She would get on stage and she would read you a poem, hands down, and still be the bomb. But as far as attending open mics, you want to decide if you're going to have a memorized piece or if you're going to read from a book, or you can do both, right? Or you can do both depending on how long your poems are, or your song is, or whatever your piece is, right? Okay, so that's the first thing. Attend open mics, right? So the second tip on how to get a paid feature as a spoken word artist is to add the host on social media. Listen, when you go to these open mics, no matter if it's virtual or physical, add the host. Find out their personal page. All right, I'm giving y'all the tea right now. I'm giving you the tea. I shouldn't even have to give y'all the tea. I'm just saying. It's a lot of information out here. But add the host. Who's the person hosting the show, right? Add them, and add the lounge in which you are visiting. Add the platform in which you're visiting, right? Become familiar with them. Let them get to know you. That's how you are able to get your way in, so to speak, right? You get to know the host. You go show up when they have virtual events. You go show up when they have physical events. Get to know them. This is a person to person interaction. Go get to know the host. Create a relationship, create a bond. You know what I'm saying? Get to know them. All right? So that's a very, very, very important tip I'm telling you here, because it's all about networking. Okay? You'll thank me later or sooner. All right. The third step to getting a paid feature as a spoken word artist is to engage with hosts on the Poetry Lounge page or on the host page, right? Engage with their posts. Don't just add them on, IG or Facebook and just have them sitting there and don't have them sitting there. Most of the time what happens is the host will add you back. Most of the time hosts are very supportive and they will add you back on social media. But you can't just add them. You have to actually go make sure you're following them and commenting on their posts and being interactive and engaging. You know what I'm saying? When they go live on their platforms and they reciting poetry, go sign up for it. Let them get to know you. You know what I'm saying? Stay visible. That's what I mean. Stay visible. You know what I'm saying? And if you keep showing up, the host will automatically remember you. Trust me, I've done it. All right. So that's the fourth thing, right? That's the fourth thing. The fifth thing is to create poetic content. Create poetic content. What does that mean, Tequila? That means show your personality on your page. It means stop being so shy. It means uploading a video to where they see you making new content and want to come and support you and want to say, hey, I'm vouching for this person. I see them putting the work in. I see what they're doing. You can't expect a host or anyone who's looking for, who's scouting, to just come across your page and want to choose you out of a plethora of other artists who are on their grind. I'm just going to be straight up with you. You can't just expect them to choose you just because you got a cute face or because you're handsome or they think, you might be okay. You got to put yourself out there and continuously, daily, for real, so that they can see that you're on your grind, so that they can see what you stand for. If not, how do you expect them to network with you, to choose you as a feature? I don't know. Anyway, sorry if you see me looking down. I'm looking at my notes. I like to stay organized, just to let you know that. All right, y'all should know by now if you've been following my page. But if this is your first time, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Anyway, the sixth thing, the 6 out of 7 things, because I didn't tell you how many there were. It was going to be a surprise. All right, the 6th thing is to make your social media pages look professional. I like to stress this so much and so hard because artists, y'all just be putting some random stuff on y'all pages and it will deter someone from your page. If you have stuff up there that just make you laugh or that's just random, that doesn't align with your purpose, that doesn't align with you as an artist, that doesn't align with your message, it's going to confuse people when they come to your page. Like, what does this person stand for? Is this person educating me? Are they entertaining me? Are they, doing both? What are they doing? Right? What am I getting from them? What type of value am I getting from this poet? And if they return, that means you're giving them something. You're giving them something. You got to figure out which one it is. You got to figure out. Okay? So if you make your social media pages look professional, they will return and they can take you serious. No one can take you serious if your profile or your bio looks like trash. If it's blank, or if it has nothing in there that shouldn't be there, right? No one will be able to take you serious as an artist who wants to be paid. You're just out here just expressing and just writing anything. You seem lost. And no one wants to hire or get someone paid who seems lost. You got to have it together. You got to show that you have it together on your social media pages. Okay? Very, very important. So whatever is on your page right now that is just goofy for no reason, just goofy, go delete it. Delete, 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 delete. Delete, delete, delete. Delete, delete, delete. All right? And of course, the last thing I would personally say is to just show up. If you know you want to get a paid feature, just show up. Show up as you are. Show up authentically. Let me be mindful about what I say when it comes to show up as you are. Show up authentically, like you're ready to do business. Show up like you're ready to not just express or present your art. Show up like you're ready to do business. I often say artistpreneurs don't like to take the business side serious enough, but they want others to take them serious, and it makes no sense at all. None. So I feel like I should have given you guys more tips before this video to prepare you before you start getting paid, before you're looking to start getting paid, because it's all about a mindset thing. Before you are even attempting to get paid, there's a certain persona you must have. There's a certain image you must show. There's a certain way that you got to build yourself up in order to present yourself to others so they can take you serious on wanting to be paid. You see what I'm saying? So I know I said that was an extra. I just kind of threw that in there. The 7th thing is you got to have a group of people who are going to come sell out your show. You got to know a group of people who will come and support you. This is a very important tip. This is the last tip, and it's vital, right? All of them are important. But if you have a group of people who will come and pay for a ticket and you have a sold out show, baby, that money start flowing. I'm just gonna tell you, I got paid for my first feature and I was so excited about it. You know what I'm saying? So just keep these things in mind when you are looking to be paid for your feature. Okay, whether it's virtual or physical, but in this case, I'm talking about physical. Okay, so let's recap how to get paid as a feature as a spoken word artist. Right? 1, attend open mics. 2, add the host on social media. 3, follow the poetry spot in which you attend on social media. 4, engage with posts with hosts and poetry lounge page, right? 5, create poetic content. 6, make your social media pages look professional. And 7, have a sold out show, baby, and just enjoy yourself. Get up there and show your skills. Once it's your time to shine, just grind it out. Put your personality on the stage and leave a lasting impression to where they want you to come back. On another video, I will tell you about my mistakes that I made as a feature as well. You might want to stay tuned for that. In the meanwhile, be sure to add me on IG at Tequila Sway. I definitely like to give you guys more tips, quick tips, and I like to show you a little bit more of my personality on my page. And always supporting artists. I'm an artist who support artists. All right, I'm here for you. So if you have any questions, be sure to put them in the chat. And I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give it a like, please give it a comment, please give it a subscribe, because that helps with engagement and it also helps me to put money in my pocket. That's just being honest as an artist. All right, love y'all. Take care and talk to you soon. Send you some peace and some love.